In criminal justice, the people are covered by the extensive legal system. But who covers their assholes?
We have another court case here for y'all. I could wait for them, I guess. Okay.
Woo! Yeah!
I think he got a lawyer degree during COVID or something. Okay. Am I the asshole for taking the longer route to spend more time with her? Okay. My name is Jackson. I work a full-time job in the tech industry. My role is 100% remote, so I rarely have a reason to go outside. I've been there. Okay, however, after recording data on my personal life, I concluded my social life was in a poor state. As a result, I decided to pursue hobbies that would allow me to befriend people my age and meet women. One such hobby led me to connect with a group of physically active young adults. I should have brought my glasses, okay. I was instantly taken by Stacy in the group. She is slim with a small waist and perfectly round breasts. Thank you so much for the specifics are important, okay. The cherry on top is her face, and no one has ever said that about me, okay. Her sense of humor is rather childish, but I was still fascinated. I have gone that. Okay, one more six of us went hiking together. We decided to hold a mini competition. We go off in pairs and choose 3 different routes to complete the trail. That sounds like hell. Whichever pair completed the trail first would be crowned the winner. I knew the route well as I had studied the area the night before. However, Stacy was not familiar with the trail at all. I volunteered to be her guide and companion for the competition. Our only aid were physical maps. As soon as we embarked on the journey, I decided it would prove fruitful to seize the opportunity to get to know her. I purposely chose a long, complex detour. So we could spend more time together. At the start, we made great convo. I found out a lot about her effort. As time went by, she grew more frustrated. She kept looking at the map and insisting we're going the wrong way. I told her that the maps were not accurate as they didn't account for the path closure than other factors. This was not the truth in parentheses. After a while, she grew more stressed and claimed she needed the toilet. We did find a place she could relieve herself, and this seemed to have given her some peace. After about 6 hours, the trail itself was roughly 3 hours. We started making our way back. Stacy had already communicated with the group and began accusing me of taking unnecessary detours. Last paragraph, I swear. Okay, I simply pointed out her desirable physical features and the impact they have on me on a trail in the woods. Okay, I thought she would be pleased to hear these compliments, but she was not. She told me to stop describing her at all and that she does not want to hear about my biological responses. She did not speak to me for the rest of the journey. I've since been kicked out of the group. In fact, everyone in the group has labeled me all sorts of things. Stacy described me as selfish, weird asshole and asked me to stay far away. I suspect these feelings are temporary and born out of confusion more than anything. Am I the asshole for attempting to nurture our connection with the landscaping? With the landscape serving as a beautiful backdrop to what could have been? Or should I have not used this particular activity to carry out my plan? Okay, Jackson is on the chopping block.
Oh, Jackson.
Okay.
Oh, we all like men like Jackson.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and give it a swing at my opening statement.
Okay, go.
I think we can all agree, whether we have early onset CTE or not, that that story was very difficult to follow. First, I'd like to point out that Jackson clearly takes the long way to his fucking point. Yeah, he does. He takes way too long to get there. Second of all, I'd like to point out how Jackson describes this woman only based on her physical features. Now, Freight Train's been around the tracks a couple of times, and he has learned through years of court-mandated therapy that is clearly the incorrect thing to do. He never described anything about her personality.
Well, he did say your sense of humor was childish, but carry on.
He said something negative about her, and if it's not negative, then he likes a childish sense of humor. So I'm gonna leave it at that and pass it over to my fellow counsel.
Thank you. Okay. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, America. That's it.
That I'm short and sweet. Okay. Sweet. And you read the evidence for me, okay? Okay. You said so much without saying anything at all.
I know.
And you look familiar. I'm not sure for one.
Oh, thank you. Just the thing I was looking for.
Okay. Would you please sort us out with your evidence?
Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dick Thrustwell. What we have here is just your standard everyday saran wrap. The kind any happy bachelor would put in the back of his car. Who knows where the night will take you? Pull one of these suckers out and you'll be begging for a good time or the police. Either way, I'm telling you right now, folks, this is the instrument of love in this country. Gone are the days where you can woo a woman with your pants off at the workplace. Now we have more subtle agencies. The saran wrap. Phallic as it seems, I see only love.
Thank you so much. Okay, I was entranced. Okay, you're
I don't know about you ladies and gentlemen and theys and thems, but that was very unsettling for me to see. This piece of evidence that I hold before you represents all of the resources that our friends could have called in order to receive some help on his very deep psychological issues. He left this humble Yellow Pages on the front porch of his double wide with its locked cellar doors and the screams of former lovers coming from beneath it. Okay? This is also a metaphor, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know you weren't expecting that. But the thing about this is as flimsy as this love he claims to have for this woman. It tears right apart.
okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. We just go to the first witness. Thank you. You brought in a metaphor as your evidence.
It was literal and a metaphor. It worked on many levels.
Wait, we're allowed to destroy evidence?
Great point. Okay, point. Oh my God. Okay. He was witness. Is this yours? Yeah, this is yours. Okay. Can you please say your name for the jury and then you'll begin?
I'm Wally the Wiener. Wally the Wiener. Tell us a little bit about how you know our asshole.
Jackson.
Jackson.
Oh yeah, I'm in that one group with Jackson.
You're in the writing room with Jackson.
He's an asshole, yeah?
He's a clear asshole.
Oh yeah, he's such an asshole.
Well, tell us about some of the ways that he writes women. Do they pass the Bechdel test? I have a suspicion they... Oh,
Rectal
shit.
test, what's that?
Yeah, it's like a rectal test.
Huh?
There's a lot of rules to it. So tell us a little bit about how he doesn't meet these expectations.
I don't know what you're saying, but what I know is when I go to the run club, he just goes with his shirt off and looking hot, and I'm trying to make the girls laugh, so I'm Wally the Wiener.
Did you notice any defensive wounds on his body?
Defensive.
As if somebody had defended themselves from him. As if he were the average Costco hot dog enjoyer about to consume a hot dog.
I love hot dogs.
That is very apparent to the freight train.
Oh, that's your name, thank you.
Freight train.
Oh, victory.
Yeah. I like you, kid.
I like
you. Should get out of that writing group.
It's
It's probably not good for you.
It's a running group.
Yes!
Yeah.
Freight Train has years of head trauma that have resulted in ruptured eardrums. You'll have to forgive Fred.
You asked about the scars though, huh?
He's running. Why is he training running? That sounds awfully suspicious to me.
I agree.
Wow, it's just like a fun run club we all go, and we try to hit on each other and have sex, but none of the girls want me, especially Stacy.
Counsel, this is your witness. I'm passing the witness.
Oh, okay. I'll say he's still yours.
No, I brought him in, but you can have him now.
Thank you for doing that.
You got a big fancy suit, sir.
And you do too in your own way,
It's
Walt.
a hot dog.
I'll be honest with you, Wally. It's a little hard to take a man seriously when he's dressed up as a metaphorical penis.
Okay.
I don't get it wrong, but you yourself did say you're dressed up as a giant wiener?
I'm Wally the Wiener, that's what they call me.
Ah, Wally. Could it be that you're dressed like this in a desperate attempt to draw attention away from our good friend Jackson and his killer way with the ladies?
I think I'm just dressed this way because the women love wieners.
Yes, they do. We bring them out. But the point I'm trying to make.
Oh, shit.
Whoa, Frank Trey, he's back.
Wally, you are trying to draw judgment on this Jackson fellow.
He's an asshole, yeah.
Well, is he though? You are trying to dress up as a giant wiener, draw attention away from him. Aren't you in fact jealous of Jackson? Thank you.
I mean, he's a good-looking guy, but he's got no sense of humor.
Maybe not, but he only pulls out his wiener when he's good and ready. No further questions.
You like my wiener?
No. Okay. You can switch. Like you said.
Freaky!
No, that's
Yeah!
No.
Let's go. Okay.
Don't let him take your thing. Don't let him take your thunder.
He came out the hot dog suit. I couldn't do anything about it.
Okay, bring the next person. Alright. Now, this is your witness. Can you please state your name for the jury?
My name is Helena Hegor.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Tell me, how do you know the person who's being called an asshole right now, Jackson?
Yes, I'm also in the group, but I constantly get overlooked. They say that I'm not as hot as Stacy. They say I don't have her bosom. They say that I look like a man sometimes.
Oh, Helena, please, don't be so hard on yourself. You're a great beauty in some cultures.
Like which ones?
I don't have time right now. I'm sure if I Googled it. No, but I want you to concentrate. And
Yes.
look at me.
Uh-huh.
We need you to defend Jackson. His name is being besmirched all over.
Jackson.
You love Jackson.
I'm in love with Jackson. That's why I got these. Oh.
I'm gonna need the number for your girl, but keep going. I got it.
Yes. I've been in love with him ever since he was a baby.
Never mind.
Yes, I'm 14 years older than him.
Okay, well, then moving right along.
I was in middle school. He was a toddler.
That could actually maybe help me. Helena, just tell us about Jackson. What kind of fellow or
Oh
child
my
was he?
God, great guy. He didn't cry at all on planes. But nevertheless, I also didn't go to grammar school. I'm uneducated. Anyways, yeah, sorry, Jackson. He's a wonderful. He runs so fast. I am just so jealous of Stacy. He gets all that time with her. She gets all that time with him. They've probably been doing it.
Sex. Well, it sounds to me like our Jackson friend is just an old-fashioned kind of gentleman. A man on the quest for love with women left and right throwing themselves at him, whether it's in preschool or otherwise.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Okay, would you like to cross-examine?
I believe I heard a little bit of victim blaming going on from the other side of the court. I just want to make that readily apparent. So, Miss Helena Helgore, will you tell me a little bit more about Jackson as a grown adult?
Yes, he matured very well.
Okay. Did you ever notice him partaking in any less than savory behaviors?
Yes, I have. One time.
I know it's hard to talk about, but take your time,
No,
sugar.
but don't.
But don't take your time. Please get to the point a little quicker. My memory is short.
One time I caught him doing drugs.
What kind of drugs was he doing?
He was smoking the reefer in his room. I saw him with the camera.
Smoking the reefer in his room with a camera.
No, I saw him through my camera that was in the corner.
Oh, you had a camera. Did you happen to catch him doing anything else through your camera? Like maybe misleading poor women?
Nope, he's just in love with Stacy.
Okay.
That's all we need to hear, okay? Thank you so much. And, girl, go to therapy, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. And seriously, give me the number. Okay. All right.
Well,
We're gonna get move on to close
this is
the
pretty clear
statement.
cut.
Okay, well, if you think so, you can start.
Oh, excellent. I always love to go first. So the points I'm gonna bring up the yellow pages, all the resources that many of our clients today have access to, such as therapy, such as counseling, such as drug usage rehabilitation. I also want to bring up another point about our little friend Jackson here. Nobody who runs recreationally can be trusted. I think we all agree on that. And number 3, most importantly, clearly, he does not view the so-called love of his life as a fully developed human being capable of reasonable thoughts and emotions. He views her only as a piece of physical candy. And I don't know about you folks, but Freight Train finds that reprehensible.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, I agree. Okay, your turn.
Ladies and gentlemen, love, romance. These used to be words that we cherished. Now they're dirt that we scurry upon. I remember listening to my father tell me how he met his mother, my wife, my mother. He saw her from across the street and said, "That is the woman for me." He went up and asked her for a coffee. She said no. He followed her home, waited all night, lit her house on fire. When she came running out, he ran out and doused her with his coat, saying, "I've got you, baby." And since then, she's been, I'm assuming, in love with the man. It used to be that was the way in America. A man didn't have to worry about all this political correctness. I'm just standing up with a guy who, instead of using irons in his back, uses saran wrap like a gentleman. Jackson is no asshole.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You were entrancing, like Liam Neeson or something. Okay. I'm just got balls in your eyes. Okay. All right. You know the drill at this point. We had the first one where you clapped. This one's a little tougher, I think. Okay. Clap if you think Jackson is not an asshole for extending the hiking route.
Yeah. Thank you.
Clap if you think that Jackson is the asshole for extending the hiking route. Jackson is an asshole, okay?
Yeah.
And he is now punished to do Runyon Canyon twice a day in the heat of the day. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for the burn. Thank you.
These are our wonderful actors. Thank you so much for coming. And for next time, we are going to be taking audience submissions. So if you are interested, follow me at DK Neerlander. There will be a Google form, and you can fill it out, and we will read your stories. So there'll be some very exciting stuff. Thank you again.